So hello everyone. So today we will be writing, or we will be discussing a letter, OET letter related to social worker. This is a social worker letter. It is a quite previous letter was a registered nurse letter, and this is a social worker. So we will be seeing what are all things we have to write for social workers. So letter is Martin Wilson letter. Okay. So as soon as we received this case note, writing task, so we will be seeing the writing task. Using the information in the notes, write a letter to the social worker. Okay, Miss Jennifer Adams. So social worker name had been given. So yours sincerely we have to write. At Elizabeth Community Health Center, 125 Unnapur Avenue, Elizabeth 5098, requesting for follow-up care. Stress that Mr. Wilson case needs an urgent attention. Okay, so this is the so we are writing for follow-up care. So hospital, this is an hospital, L. McEwen Hospital. Patient name is Martin Wilson. He is 62. Date of admission, this is important. 13 October is important. 24 October 2009 is important. Diagnosis was attempted suicide. Past medical history, heavy smoker. Okay, all these things for social worker, it is not needed. We are not writing for a doctor or a nurse. His past medical history is not needed. Social history, for social history, social worker, social history is very important. Retired 2 years ago. Okay, he is a bookkeeper, lived with his wife. In a housing trust. Okay, wife works at Coles, son some unemployed, not needed. All these things not needed. Regular social drinker, so regarding his it is not needed. Depression, if a person is taking care of that, it is needed. So regular social worker is not needed. Nothing, this is not needed. Depression related to gambling addiction. Okay, what is the reason means gambling addiction, but social workers need to know why he is depressed. Began 2 years ago. Money had been lost. Okay, and wife and family previously unaware of addiction but angry, not okay. Very angry but also upset about a patient have reimbursement. The current mental state is very important. Patient is very remorseful and ashamed. Wants to overcome addiction is important. Used to be taken. He is a lawn player. It is an has lost friends as a result of gambling. This is very important. So what we have done, it is not important for social workers. This is not important. Antidepressants was important. Diabetic education regarding diet and oral education is not important. Wheelchair use from 20/10. So yes, his shampoo, poor appetite, physical unfit, not important for social worker. So what is the discharge plan? Encourage to maintain antidepressant medication route as SSRI. But one thing, patient is regarding medication, we should not be mentioning in social worker because he is not a medical profession. So we are avoiding medications. Monthly follow-up appointment, social worker only can able to help or can only encourage the patient. So monthly follow-up appointment, he will be arranging for monthly. So this weekend appointment, social worker appointment to made for gambling addiction. So this we can write strong encouragement and assistance to gambling. So he can encourage or assist to join a gambling addiction. That is important. Contact with quitline needs. This is also important thing he can also. Wheelchair required for another week. Frame advised after this maintain that is not needed. This is not needed. Maintain a low GI diet for he can't able to maintain diabetic. Encourage in social sporting activities. So social sporting activities can be yeah, this can mean but maintain of low GI diet for diabetics. Okay, so low glucose index diet you can he can advise. Yeah, we can add that, I think. Okay, so we will see a letter regarding all these things. So mainly if you are writing a letter for social worker, we will be avoiding all the medical terms or medications, diet related to medical terms. Okay, that is the important thing. We will be mainly concentrating in social things for social workers. So I know it is very difficult for the beginners, but as we go on to the letter, you will be understanding what we have to write in what paragraph. So initially we have to write for discharge date. When is the discharge date? 24 October 2009. This is a letter of Martin Wilson, so that you can easily grab what I am writing. So we are writing a letter to the social worker. Name was being given, so that we have to write name. Miss Jennifer Adams. Miss Jennifer Adams, social worker. We should not add any the. Okay, if they are not giving the name, we have to write the social worker. If they have written the name, we just have to write only the designation. That is the difference between the social worker and social worker. If they are already given the name, we have to write simply as social workers. If they haven't written the name, only they are giving the Jennifer, only they have given the social worker, means we have to write the social worker. If they have not written the name of any registered nurse, we have to write the registered nurse. Okay, if they have given the name of the registered nurse, means we have to write name is Jennifer Adams, then followed by registered nurse. No, the registered nurse. I hope you will be understanding the difference between the social worker and social worker when we have to use the in before the any words. Okay, because I have this confusion so much very long time. Jennifer Adams, Elizabeth Community Health Center. How they have 124 Munno Para Avenue, Elizabeth. If the digit is around 5069, 4 numbers, we have to write next to the city name. Okay, so next one, dear Miss, second name we have to write Adams. No comma, anything, no punctuation. Regarding, so full name we have to write regarding. We are writing Mr. Martin Wilson. So they have not written the date of birth, so we are writing the age. If age it is 62, if they have been given both the age and date of birth, means we have to prefer only the date of birth because it gives a correct summary. So we are writing the purpose paragraph. Am writing to refer Mr. Martin, second name. Full name we have to write. From next paragraph onwards, we have to write the second name. So Martin Wilson, who requires a follow-up. Punctuation we should not follow care and close observation from your service. There are two types, at your service and from your service. If you are admitting the patient to their center, it will become as at your service. If the healthcare worker is or the person who is visiting the patient, so it will be as from your service. Okay, so this is the purpose. This is what to do. Why to do is he had self-harm related to gambling addiction. So this is why to do, and he is discharged today. Today he will be getting discharged. So this is the purpose. Overdose of Magadol is not important because the social work is not needed that much elaboration. Okay, so we will be next paragraph we will be writing the elaborating this purpose paragraph. So when he had been admitted, why he had been admitted, all these things we have to write. Mr. Wilson admitted to hospital on 13 October 2019 following a suicidal attempt or self-harm. Okay, he was very weak and depressed. Consequently, he was prescribed with antidepressants. Okay, so this is the thing. So this is the thing we have done. Okay, next thing is social paragraph. So nothing we can do or we can tell currently he is okay, or nothing we can write because they haven't mentioned anything. Okay, so from this nursing management we can depress anti-described okay, antidepressant have been prescribed, diagnosis diabetic, oral medication, wheelchair. Yes, we have yeah, one more thing we can add. He is physically unfit and uses wheelchair. So currently patient is on wheelchair. Okay. So how we can connect? Even though comma, he is physically unfit, comma, even though he is physically unwed, comma, he is using wheelchair. He's using wheelchair for mobilization. Okay. Yes, this is the thing for introduction paragraph. Okay, we will go on to social paragraph. This is more than enough. If more than then, if we are going, we will be adding all the medical terminologies, which will reduce your mark. Okay, social paragraph we will be writing. He is a retired bookkeeper, and he is lives with wife and an unemployed son. Yeah, we will be elaborate all these things. Okay, we will elaborate all these things. Mr. Wilson is a retired bookkeeper who lives with his wife and an unemployed son in housing trust. Okay. He has the habit of playing gambling since 2 years. As a result, he has lost a lot of money. Including his friends. So we have connected. Okay. Currently, he would like to currently he feels, because it is very important, he feels remorseful and ashamed. Therefore he would like to overcome his addiction. Overcome his addiction. Overcome his addiction. Okay. Moreover, he was a lawn ball player. So we will be adding all these things. Lawn ball player. Moreover, he was a lawn player. It is important to encourage him to participate in social sporting activities and help him to contact Quitline. We can connect to these things. Quitline needs for his addiction. So we have covered this thing. Social linkers is not important. These things, money, all these things we have connected. Lombard. Yeah, these things we have covered. This thing. Yeah. Next thing is discharge. Almost we have covered. This thing is discharge plan. So next thing is recommendation paragraph. So in recommendation paragraph, which one is important means we have to in recommendation paragraph we will be first connecting with this her addiction problem, gambling addiction problem. That is the main thing. So we will be connecting this first thing. What is the first thing? Yeah, monthly follow-up appointment we will be connecting first. Gambling addiction is the first thing, so we will be maintaining. So we will be writing this thing as the first. So we have to, if more than 3 to 4 points are there, we have to prioritize according to the letter. It would be appreciated. It would be appreciated if you could encourage and assist him to join gambling addiction action group. Action group. Okay. And the second thing is follow up or the regular thing to maintain a low sugar diet. See, low sugar diet also we can able to avoid it because it is not the work of a social worker. Okay, this is not the work of social worker. Then so already we was in a social worker and thing. Yeah. Of note kindly remind him regarding. So this thing already we have written. Quitline already is the we have like wheelchair, and for another 2 weeks is not free. Low GI diet including social sporting activities already we have been included. Maintain of GI diet for, so we have connected with this paragraph. Wheelchair requirement for another week, that is not important. So low GI diet is not the work of social. So kindly only one point is, so actually I have some confusion over this letters, so we have to be very careful, we have to be very concise. Within 40 to 35 to 40 minutes we have to complete all these letters. That is the important thing. Kindly remind him regarding his follow-up appointment with follow-up appointment with the fully we have to write psychologist Dr. Brian Murphy, Lion Mac Even Hospital. Okay, lastly we have covered all these things. If you have any queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours sincerely, because the name had been given. Yours sincerely, we are the registered nurse. We are working in this hospital, so we are a registered nurse. Okay, so main thing is, for a social worker we should not add past medical history, present medical history. What we have done also we should not concise. What is important, we have to write in spite of his or her understanding. So social worker is not a medical profession, so we should not avoid maximum of all medical jargons. Okay, that is important. If you are adding each and everything, the marks will be reduced, so you will be losing your marks for careless mistakes. So thank you. So we will meet in another later.